she had the frame rate. I was just If I had to guess.
Hippolyta. Our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon, but oh. Methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly seek themselves to night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. Then the moon, like to a silver bow, new beds in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love doing the injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, with revelry.
Happy be Theseus, our renown's due.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my daughter. My child, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. By moonlight at her window sung with being voice verses of being love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevaliment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filled my daughter's heart, and turns her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, either to this gentleman or to her death, immediately provided in that case.
But what say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked, but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die to death or abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Know your youth, examine well your blood. Whether you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for high austerity in single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia. Good, good Lysander. Yield this crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's.
Scornful Lysander, truly hath my love in what is mine shall render it, and she is mine in all of her right I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius. And which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved.
Beloved of beauteous Hermia.
Why should not I therefore prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nadar's daughter Helena and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes. Don't sin idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius have thought to spoke thereof. But, being over full of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But, Demetrius, come, and come, Aegeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia. Look, you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which, by no means we may extenuate, either to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What cheer, my love? Come.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Aye, for all that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled to low.
or else misgaffed with respect to years,
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eyes? If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house removed 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot follow us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance of a morn in May, there I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away? Call you me fair? That fair again, unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair! Your eyes are like lodestars, your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lofty shepherd's ear. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart. I frown upon him, yet he loves me still. Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill. I give him curses, yet he gives me love. Oh, that my prayers should such affection move. The more I hate, the more he follows me. The more I love, the more he hated me. His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine. None, but your beauty. Oh, I could have called her mine. Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Alan, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silvery visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time when lovers' flights doth still conceal through Athens' gates, we have devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
Oh. How happy some or some can be. Throughout Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all
intelligence I have any bangs. It will be a dear expense. But herein mean I, to enrich my pain, to have his side thither and back again. Demetrius!
Is all our company here?
Peter Quince! You're best to call him generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name, which instructs it through all of Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on the Duke's wedding day at night.
First, Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and the merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scrolls. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer when I call your name. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover? Or a tyrant?
A lover which kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure to the rest.
Francis.
Yet, my chief humor is made for a tyrant. I could play Hercules really, or a part to tear a cat into make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car will shine from afar and make him mar the foolish face! This was lofty. Now name the rest of the players.
Francis.
This is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
Thisbe is the lady which Pyramus must love.
Please, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You may play it in a mask, and you may speak as soft as you will.
Let me hide my face! Let me play Thisbe too! I will speak in a monstrous little voice! Listen! Ah, Pyramus dear! Like Thisbe dear, lady dear!
No. No. You must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's Snug the joiner. Snug the joiner. Snug. To you, the lion's part. And here, I hope, is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore. It's nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too! I will roar. That will make any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar. That will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And if you roar too terribly, you shall fright the Duchess and the ladies, that they should shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us. Every mother's son.
How accurate my voice. I will roar you as if you were any gentle suckling dove. I will roar you as if you were any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man, as one would see on a summer's day. A most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well then, I will undertake it.
Masters, your parts. And I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to meet me tomorrow night at the Palace Wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight, where we shall rehearse.
We will meet. We will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. And you!
At the Duke's Oak, we meet.
And you!
go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, the love spirits. I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves and their men.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. But jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forest wild. But she, perforce, withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape and make you quite, or else you are that shrewd and eager sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not too keen that frights the maidens of the verdure, those that hobgoblin call you. And sweet Puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not too keen.
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I just to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and beef-fed horse beguile, nay, in the likeness of a filly foal, and sometime lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks against her lips I bob, and on her with her dewlap pours the ale, the wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bomb, down topples she, and Taylor cries and falls into a cough, and then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth and knees, and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, fairy! Here comes Oberon!
And here, my mistress! Will that keyword on?
Queen!
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and his company.
Tarry, rash wanton! Am not I thy lord?
That I must be thy lady. But why art thou here? Come from the furthest steppe of India?
Not so!
Forsooth! The bouncing Amazon, your buskin mistress, your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania? Glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy.
Sure.
And ever since the middle summer spring, as we on a hill, dale, forest and mead, to dance our ringlets in the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast served our sport. Therefore, the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land have made every pelting river so proud that they have overborne their continents. Therefore, the ox has stretched his yoke in vain. And through this temperature we see the spring, the summer, the chiding autumn, the angry winter change. For what in liveries and their May's world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And these same progenies of evil comes from our debate, from our dissension.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Now why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do look like a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me, but his mother. It was a votress in my order. And in the spiced Indian air by night, often has she gossiped by my side. But she, being mortal of that boy, did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance, till after Theseus's wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our rounds and in our moonlight revels. Go with us?
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away, I shall chide down rights if I longer stay.
torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Other side. Fetch me that loud, the herb I shoot thee once. The juice of which on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb. And be thou here again ere the Leviathan consume thee.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep. Drop the liquor of it in her eyes. And the next thing waking that she looks upon thee and on lion! Huh. Oh, thanks. Bear, wolf, or bull on meddling monkey on greasy ape, or a very unlucky gentleman in the front row. Stand up, please. Tell the class your name.
Jonah.
Jonah? Wow. Watch out for whales, man. Perhaps she looks on Jonah. She will pursue it with the soul of love. Sit down. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and sweet Hermia? The one I'll slay, and the other has slain me. Thou toldest me they've stolen unto these woods. Yeah, and here am I, woven within these woods, because I cannot find my sweet Hermia. Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you that I cannot and will not love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel.
Oh, girl, no.
And Demetrius, the more you beat me, the more I would fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Just give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you, what worse a place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, leaving thee to the mercy of the wild beasts.
So wild as hath not such a heart as you.
I will not stay thy questions, let me go. But if thou dost follow me, do not believe, but I will do thee mischief in these woods!
In the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, you do set a scandal on my sex. For we cannot fight for love as men do. We should be wooed, and were not made to woo. But I shall follow thee, and make a heaven out of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Hi, there it is.
Will you give it me? I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox slips in the nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses, and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight, and with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasy. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady is in love with the disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it that the next thing that he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath, with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Ahem. Other way.
Right.
O roundel and a fairy song, sing me now to sleep. Then to your offices, let me rest. Hence away, all now is well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Oh, fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And, to speak troth, I have forgot our way. Will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. Oh, one heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that with one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single troth. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now, much be true my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off. In human modesty, such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid.
Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through my master said, despise the Athenian maid. And here, the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank, dirty ground. Terror! Upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid. Sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius!
I charge thee hence, do not haunt me so.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril, I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more is my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, for mine are more oftener washed than hers. No, no. No! I am as ugly as a bear! And all beasts that meet me run away with fear! But who is this? Lysander? On the ground? Dead? Or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Say not so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet you have Hermia's love, so be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not trade a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hand did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough. It's not enough, young man, that I did, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong. Good sooth you do, when in such disdainful manner me to woo. But fare you well. For foresight must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a surfeit of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to my stomach brings. So my surfeit and my heresy of all be hated, but most of me. And all my powers address your love and might to honor Helen, and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, for pity! What a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What, removed? Lysander! Lord! What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Alack, where are you? Speak! And if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. Ah! No, and I well perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, Pat, and here's a marvelous convenient spot for our rehearsal.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things about this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself. Which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By a lake in a parlous sphere.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a tool. I have a tool to make all well. Write me a prologue, and have the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not indeed to be killed. For the better assurance, tell him that I, Pyramus, am not in fact Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver instead. This will put it out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
No! Make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the line?
I fear it, I promise you.
A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing. Nay, he himself must speak truth to saying, fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you were to think I come hither as a lion, it were a pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I'm a man as other men are, and there let him name his name and tell him plainly he is not the joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there's 2 hard things. That is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe, as you know, do meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
My calendar. My calendar. Look in the almanac. Find that moonshine. Find it. You. That bright little thing in your pocket. I believe you caught a cell phone. You allow with that, please. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh, you're such a little rascal. Oh. Oh.
Yes, the moon doth shine that night.
Why then may you leave a casement with a great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement?
Aye. Or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say they come to represent the person moonshine. Then there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe says the story to speak to a chink in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall! And let him have some loam or plaster or some rough coat about him to signify wall! And let him hold his fingers thus. And through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts.
What hemp and homespun have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A palais torch? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savour.
Odorous, odorous.
Odor savor sweet, but hath my breath, my dear Thisbe, dear. But hark, a voice. Stay but here a while, and by, oh, to thee appear.
Stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary must you. For you must understand that he has but gone off to see this noise that he has heard, and he is to come again. most radiant Pyramus, most lily waves of you, meeting Pyramus at Lily's tomb. His Highness's tomb. What? You must not say that part yet, for that he answered to Pyramus. He speaks all his part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, come forth, your cue is past, it is never tire.
Oh.
As true as the truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair as this be, I were only thine. Why do they run away? This is an area of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom! Thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom. Bless thee. Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To frighten me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so that they shall hear I am not afraid. The also talks of black of hue with orange honeybill. The throstle with his nose so true, the wren with little.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The face the sparrow and the lark, the place on cuckoo gray, whose nose full many a man doth mark, and there's that answer, nay! For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give the bird the lie, though he cried cuckoo never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ears much enthralled to thy notes, and my eyes are much enamored to thy shape, and thy fair virtue force herefore doth move me to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, there is little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Oh, thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I have enough wit to get out of these woods, I have enough to serve my own turn.
Out of these woods do not desire to go. Thou shalt stay whether wilt or no. I am a fairy of no common race, and the summers so doth tend upon my state. And I do love thee, therefore go with me. I shall give thee fairies to attend on thee, that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Pea blossom, cobweb, mustard seed. Ready?
And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags you steal from the humble bees, and the 4 nights after his crops their waxen thighs, and light them in the fiery glowworm's eyes. To have my love to bed and arise, to pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him else and do him courtesy. Hail, mortal.
Hail. What the hail?
I beseech your mercies, worship, heartily. I beseech you your name.
Cobweb?
I shall desire you more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace Blossom.
I pray commend me to Mrs. Squash, your mother. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
I'll desire your born acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon methinks looks with a watery eye, and when the moon weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting in some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
Then what it was that next came in her eyes she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. Shh. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love! Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest, thick skin of that bearish sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break. When I did him at this advantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed on his head, when, in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass!
Oh, this falls out better than I could devise. Hast thou yet lashed the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that, when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man?
Not.
Oh, why? You rebuke him that loves you so. Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'er shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. Cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look. So dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. And yet you, the murderer, look as bright and as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, will thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
You spend your passions on a misprized mood, for I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, and nor is he dead, for aught I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
And if I can, what should I get there for?
a privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There's no use in following her in this fiery vein. Here, therefore, a while I'll remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, and for death that bankrupt sleep does sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure will I pay, if in his tenders I make my stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love's sight! Okay. Yeah, about the wood. Go swifter than the wind. And Helena of Athens, look thou fine! Got it?
Yeah.
All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love. Wait, how do you spell sighs? There's no C! With sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go, and swifter than arrow from the tiger's bow.
And then Jonathan run faster. Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our merry band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me to leading where a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awaken.
Then we'll two at once woo one. This must needs be sport alone. And those things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn?
You do advance your cunning more and more, when truth kills truth of devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none now that you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you. Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eyes? For crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe in show. Thy lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grows. When thou holdest up thy hand, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh. Spite! Oh, hell! I see that you are bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were civil and knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, for you must join in souls and mock me too? If you were men, as you are in show, you would not treat a gentle lady so. To vow, to swear, to superpraise my parts, when I'm sure that you hate me with your hearts. Both are rivals and love Hermia. And now both rivals and mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. You love Hermia, this you know I know. And here with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours in Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste such idle breath.
Good Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will not. And ere I loved her, all that love is gone. For now my heart is in Helena, and there. It will remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Look where thy love comes from. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him buy fair Helen, who more engilds the night than all you fiery odes and eyes of light. Why seeks me thus? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be. Lo!
She is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have been joined, all three, to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is it all forgot? The school days friendship, the childhood innocence? We, Hermia, like two artificial gods, have with our needles both created one flower. And will you rent our ancient love asunder and join with these men in mocking your poor friend? 'Tis not friendly. 'Tis not maidenly. Our sex as well as I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not sent Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and my face? And made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, perfect, celestial. Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul and tender me? Forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, with your consent.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever. Counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other, keep the sweet dressed up. But fare thee well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or acid soon shall remedy.
Stay, fair Helena, hear my excuse. My life, my love, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent. Sweet do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. By my life I do. I swear by that which I would lose for thee to prove him false, who says I love thee not.
Sweet Helen, I said I love thee more than he can.
Aye.
Then withdraw and prove it too. Quick, come!
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you mouse.
No, he'll seem to break loose. Take not as you would go. You are a tame man. Leave.
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing let loose, or I will shape thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change is this? Sweet love.
Thy love? Out, tawny tartar, out, hated medicine, loathed poison, hence!
Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid. In earnest, shall I say?
Aye. By my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me? You, juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love! What, hast thou come by night and stolen so low, but that my nails cannot reach unto thine eyes.
Though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me! I was never cursed, nor have I any gift for shrewishness, but I am a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. Perhaps you may think that since she is something lower than myself, that I might match her.
Lower, hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that unto love for Demetrius, I told him of your stealth under this wood. Oh, and now you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am?
Why, get you gone. Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart, which I will leave here behind.
What with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena. No, sir, she will not, though you take her part.
When she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she was at school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again! Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Get you gone, you dwarf. You minimus, of hindering not grass maid, you beat, you acorn. Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest to try who's right. Of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, chief by Jove.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, nor will I longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away!
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, king of shadows, I mistook. And so far am I glad it so did sort. As this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Seest thou these lovers seek a place to fight? I, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one may not come within another's way, till o'er their brows come deaf counterfeiting sleep, with laden legs and batty things doth creep. Crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property. And when next they break, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do re-employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. And then will I, her charmed eye, release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
We may effect this business yet ere day.
appeared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I shall be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak, in some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookest for wars?
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly, that fallen am I in dark, uneven way. And here will rest me. Come thou day, for if thou showest but thy gray light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward! Why comest thou not?
Bide me if thou darest, for well I wot, thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and dare not stand. Where art thou? Speak again!
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, thou mockest me, if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, dare to be visited.
Oh, weary night, oh, long and tedious night, abate thy hour! Shine comforts from the east, and sleep, which sometimes shuts up sorrow's eyes, steal me a while for mine own company.
Yet but three? Come, one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle lover remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill. Naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I ample cheeks do coin, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Here,
Scratch my hand, Peace Blossom. Where's Mr. Cobweb?
ready.
Mr. Cobweb, good monsieur, grab your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee from atop the thistle. And good monsieur, bring me the honey bag. And good monsieur, be careful the honey bag break not. I will be loath to have you overflown with honey bag, good senor. Where's mustard seed?
Ready? What's your will?
Give me your knee, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Pray you, lead your courtesy, good monsieur.
What's your will?
Nothing but to help Peace Blossom scratch, good monsieur. I must to the barber, good monsieur, for you see, I feel marvelous hairy about the face. I'm
such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
Have reasonable good ear in music.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desires to eat?
I could munch on your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay. Have no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of your dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, she in mildest terms begged my patience, and then I asked her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and sent her fairy to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of God. And, gentle heart, take this transformed scalp off the head of this Athenian swain, that when he awaking the other do may back again to Athens repair, and think no more of this night's accidents than the fierce vexations of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My gentle Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh, how came these things to pass? Oh, how I do loathe this visage now.
Boyer! Music! Come, my queen, take hands with me and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. And bless it to all fair prosperity. There the faithful pairs of lovers shall be wedded, with Theseus all in jollity.
Fairy king, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad trip we after the nightshade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night. That sleeping here, I was found, with these mortals on the ground.
Okay.
And Lysander is? This Demetrius is?
And Helena.
Old Nadar's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
But speak, Aegeus. Is not this the day that Hermia should give the answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends! St. Valentine is past. Begin these woodbirds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord?
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazingly. Half asleep, half awake, but as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here.
Enough, enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would, Demetrius, thereby having defeated you and me.
My good lord. Sweet Helen told me of yourself, of this their purpose under these woods. And I, in fury, did in following them, and sweet Helen in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power indeed. All my love for Hermia has melted as snow. For now, the object and pleasure of my eye alone is sweet Helena. To her was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness, that I loathe this feeling. But now I do wish for it, long for it, love it, and will be true to it forevermore.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by with us, these lovers shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things do seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see with parted eye, when everything seems double.
So methinks. And I have found my Demetrius like a jewel, mine own, and yet not mine own.
But are we awake? For in sleep we do dream. Was not the Duke here and bid us follow?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And they did bid us follow to the temple?
Then we are awake, and let us go and recount our dreams along the way.
Peter Quint, flute the bells mender, stout the tinker, starveling. God, my life stolen, left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream, past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Men is but an ass if they're about to expound what this dream was. Methought I was, no man can tell what. Methought I was, methought I had. Man is but a past fool if they are to offer what methought I had. The eyes of man hath not heard, the ears of man hath not seen. Man's hands not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I'll get Peter Quince to write me about of this dream, and it will be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom, and I will sing it at the latter end of one of the plates before the Duke.
goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all of Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yes, and the best person too. And is a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is on his way from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Oh, sweet bully bottom. Thus hath he lost 6 pence a day during his life. He could not have escaped 6 pence a day, and the Duke had not paid him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus, or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts? Masters! Came to this course wonders, but ask not what, for if I tell you I am no true Athenian, I will tell everything right as it fell out.
Well, let us hear.
Not a word of me. All there is to say is, the Duke hath died. Get your apparel together, goat strings to your beard, meet presently at the palace, every man look for his part, for the short and the long is, our place preferred! Forward! Away! Go away!
strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehends more than cool reason could ever comprehend.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witness than fancy images, engrossed something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More to us wait, in your royal walks you board your bed.
Come, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime?
There is a brief how many sports are right. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. That have I told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. That is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last a conqueror. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sording with the nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. And but by 10 words, my noble lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now.
And we will hear it.
No, my lord, it is not for you. I have seen it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and ladies, take your places.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach!
Gentles, perchance you wonder at our show. But wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, once not by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper off very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this, the cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would thou desire lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest petition I have heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence!
O grim looketh night. O night with hue so black. O night which art when day is not. O night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou wall, O sweet, O lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O wall, O sweet, O lovely wall. Show me that cape so I can look through with mine eyes. Thanks, courtier's wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what do I see? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Curse thee by the storms for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, it's you, sir. He should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She's to enter, and I'm to spy her through the hole in the wall. It will fall pat right as I told you. Yonder, here she comes.
Oh, full often hast thou heard my moans, reporting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones. Thy stones of lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink, to spy and hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My lovely words, my lovely face.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall about your lips at all.
Will thou these two meet me straight away?
Take night, I death, and go without delay. Thus have I, wall, discharged my part so, and being done, thus, wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff I've ever heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amend them.
Must be your imagination then, not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, then they may pass for excellent men. Oh, here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion doth in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, when snuck the joiner, am a lion fell, or else no lion's dam. For if I should, as lion come in strife, into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, of a good conscience.
Let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horn's moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent. The horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horn's moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How else is this the man in the moon?
Ah, my good lord, but would you look at the candle? For how could he? It's already in snuff.
I am aware of this moon. What he would change.
It appears by some small light of discretion that he is in the wane. But yet, in all courtesy and all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon, I the man in the moon.
And now comes this speech.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where, oh where is my loom?
Well roared, lion. Well roared. Roar again.
Run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Well, mouse lion.
And so the lion vanished. And now comes Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take truest of Thisbe's sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? Oh dainty duck, oh dear, how can it be? Thy mantle good was stained with blood.
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Be sure my heart, but I do pity the man.
Oh, wherefore nature did thou lions have, since lion vile hath here deflowered, devoured. My dear, who is? No, no, who was? The fairest dame that lived, that loved, that laughed, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound, out sword and wound the path of Pyramus. I, the left cap, where heart does hum. Thus thy eye, thus. Now am I dead? Now am I fled? My soul is in the sky. Tongue, loose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now.
No die, but an ace for him. For he's but one.
Less than an ace, man. He's dead. He's nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might get recovered. And prove an axe.
No chance Moonshine is gone before Thisbe returns to find her lover.
She will find him by starlight.
Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love? What? Did I do? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, speak, quite dumb. Dead, dead! A tomb must cover my sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow gills
bury the dead.
Aye, and wall too.
No! Assure you, the wall is down that part of their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue?
No, come on, no. I pray you. Your play needs no excuse. And never excuse for when the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed. Mary, if he that had written had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly, very notably discharged.
Following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse, shall disturb this hollow house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
the house give gathering light by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar.
Hand in hand, with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day. Jonah.